Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Play ball, ball 4, take the base.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Strike taken up in the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Torres in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Stewart has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kenji Ishii. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Batting third, the designated
into
hitter.
the box now. Jeff Holiday, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Ishii, base runner at first with one out. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Batting fourth.
Now to the plate, number 69. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Fielded cleanly. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Candelario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Brasino. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Fouled off. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back for more from Detroit after this. Stepping up to the plate, Andreas Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Andreas Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Vargas is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, Pedro.
In now,
Benitez.
Pedro Benitez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers and 19 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. On to the right side. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Jeff Holiday. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. Torres in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ready for another chance. Number 69 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith moves over. 2 gone. Digging in, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Harold Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High in the air down the right field line. Stewart is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Yokoyama has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Jose Brasino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Andreas Vargas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So digging in now, Pedro Benitez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Benitez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Mondesi.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, strike 1.
0-1's the count. Too high.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Kenji Ishii. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Jeff Holiday.
Leading up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now batting, number 69.
Into the box now, number 69, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping up now, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Harold Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Casado has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th.
Now
and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Candelario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please. This game for the
Riding in once again, Jose Brusino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jose Brusino.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Settling in now, Andreas Vargas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Pedro Benitez. 2 away
Now
here in the
batting,
8th,
left
and
fielder,
time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs
Benitez.
left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail in this one 3-0. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Kenji Ishii, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Holiday. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Last breath for the Tigers. Pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Torres has it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The O's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 13 wins his league-leading 10th game of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.